Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm making another video. Let me start off. I had this. First of all, I want to apologize. I still didn't get my nails done. Sorry. It's embarrassing. Some of them they fell off, and I have to show my hands in the video. So please, I apologize for not having them done. I'm gonna get them done tomorrow. Let me show my plexus, the one I had in my last video. This is pink. You can't really see it. It's pink. And this is a custom made, and it has 666 on the back. And then this one here is King Ball. It's yellow, and I had this put on, this was custom made 666. I got these two made at a store on Etsy called Pumpkin and Cauldron. Okay. And then this one I got, it wasn't custom made. I saw it on the site on Etsy. The name of the shop was called Paw and Caw. Yes, I have a very strong Jersey accent, so you got to deal with that. Paw and Caw. That's PAWANDCAW. And I got this about 4 years ago. So, yeah, this different shop. And this has my blood on it. I've been working with Belial closely lately. Okay. So, I'm on my bed. Everything is not even. I just wanted to show. These are my main gods that I live and die for. For all of eternity. Love for them. Okay, so this is going to be about this is going to be mainly the video for empaths and the ladies in the occult community, and it doesn't anybody that considers themselves a lady. So if you consider yourself a lady or an empath, then this video is for you. Now, I've noticed something, and I think the dark goddesses have noticed this too. And it's really cringy, and really, like, it's like somebody scraping a chalkboard. Okay? I've noticed a lot of women diluting themselves in the occult community to be considered more desirable and attracted by men. Okay? And, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to sneeze. Pardon me, sorry. So they have been diluting themselves and their power and taking a back seat when it comes to men. And that really, it really aggravates me. It aggravates the heck out of me. And I know it aggravates the dark goddesses. The dark goddesses that I have, that I feel like a strong connection with at this time. Mother Morrigan, Mother Astarte, and Freya. And yes, I have an altar and to Mother Lilith, but I really, I don't have that a connection to Mother Lilith as I do with the other goddesses. And there's something that those three goddesses have in common: the Morrigan, Freya, and Astarte. War goddesses. Mother Astarte is a goddess of love and war. She also goes by the name Ishtar, and Ashira. The Canaanites also worshipped her as Ashira. There's Ishtar, Astarte, Ashtaroth. There's different names. Okay? And Freya, she is a goddess of love and war and beauty. So is Astarte, also beauty. The Morrigan, death, battlefield. She's a goddess of many things, but death, battle, and battlefields. So I am very connected to those three goddesses. I feel a connection to them. And Freya, I'm starting to develop a relationship with her. Um, you know, of a budding relationship with her. I admire her, and I really like, you know, her energy. So, and these are, you know, goddesses, and they don't take any shit, and they don't stand in the background, and they don't let people walk all over them. If you're an empath like me, you have probably gone through phases where you went to help people, and you know, they start taking advantage of you, or, you know, they take you for granted, or you get nothing in return. And then some people are going to come along and tell you, well, you shouldn't expect anything in return. Bullshit. You know, something has to come back in return. You need to get something back. That's how the way of the world works. That's how money works. That's how the spirits work. The spirits don't do anything for free. Okay? You have to give offerings. You have to fulfill your end of a pact. So why would it be any different here in the material, in this realm here, this earthly realm? It's not. It's the same. So it doesn't have to be finances. If you help someone else financially, right? When you have a problem and you need some love and some support, you should be able to go to that person, and you know, they should be able to lend you their ear and their counsel. So I'm not talking about money or material things. You could help someone out, and then if you just need a friend to talk to, they should be able to be there for you as a friend. You know, they just shouldn't have their hand out and take, or just bother you with their problems, or come to you for free services, come to you for free tarot readings. I've offered so many free services, so many free tarot readings, and drove me insane. You know, I couldn't do it anymore, and then I just got, you know, kind of burnt out. Now, I save that for people that I'm really close with and I know need it. And I'm not going to say which I'm better at and which I'm not. I will say one thing. I am horrible at love and attraction. So if you ever need love or attraction spells, do not come to me, because if you like somebody and I do a spell, they're probably going to wind up falling off a building or breaking their leg or running away from you. So I'm just warning you. That's my weak point. Weak point is love, relationships, and lust and attraction. My strong point is divination. And counsel. I can counsel people using, getting from the advice from my gods that I honor, and then I work with, and I get advice from them, and I could give advice to friends, and I do that for friends. I don't do it for free, you know. I mean, just, you know, I'm not gonna do it for everyone. If I see someone really, really needs help, and I'm able to discern who is real and really needs help, and people that are just trying to leech. I like to help good people. I like to help other children of Satan who need the help. I could tell who's good, who's real, and who really needs the help. And most of the time I'll offer it to them. They won't come to me. I'll offer, because I see them struggling. So that's another thing, if this person doesn't ask you, but you see that they're struggling and you offer, that's probably, one of your gods or spirits urging you or saying, help this person out. They need help. But always set boundaries. Always make sure that if you need needs met, you need friendship, or you need help with something, that people should help you out. Now, I got off subject. I digress. Let's go back to the subject about the women in the occult community. I have never dated an occultist. I probably would date a female occultist. But I would never date a male occultist. So, and I'll tell you why. Because they are very, from what I've seen, okay, from what I've seen, the male black magicians are very, very arrogant and very competitive. And a lot of the women take the back seat to please them. I've just seen this happen with too many people in the community. And if I were to date another black magician, it'd be like two rams butting heads and ramming their horns together. That I know that. So and I don't even talk to any male black magicians. So, I don't, I kind of keep to myself. I had a couple people I talked to, mostly women. I talked to mostly women in the community, a few men. But I've seen like there's so much toxic behavior with male energy, the males in this left hand path community, and the dark goddesses are looking down on this and laughing at them. A lot of them make fools of themselves. But what's cringy is there's so many women that are diluting their power. They're afraid to step into their power 100%. Now, I personally don't have an issue stepping into my power because I'm a Leo. I'm an only child. I've been a pain in the ass and rebellious my entire life. So it's part of my charm. It's part of who I am. And I like public speaking. I like to speak to large groups of people. So I don't have a problem with that. Now, I used to have a problem with romantic relationships where I would dilute myself, walk on eggshells, and be careful what I said because I didn't want to upset the person. And that never worked out well. It never worked out well. I got walked all over by ex-partners they were all men. And, I got such anxiety, panic attacks. I have such trauma. It's really horrible. I hate to claim. I hate it hurts my Leo pride to say this, but I do have PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, and I hate saying that, but I do have it. It comes out a lot, and it is from traumatic past exes who were very aggressive and nasty, and I was afraid to be my authentic self in front of them for fear of getting screamed at and yelled at. I was always getting yelled at all the time, and they would break things, throw things, and try to intimidate me, and I can't deal with that anymore. Now I tell men where to go. I'm not taking that. I am by myself. I am single, and it's hard, and that's what my last video was about. I was struggling, and I didn't want to say it. I'm struggling to try to form a human bond, with a partner. And I'm looking for my forever spouse, and I would prefer to be a male forever spouse. And it's ugly out there. And when I say it's ugly, I always like to say that this Bob Grant always said this. Now, I'm a Democrat, but back in the day, I used to be a Republican, and my dad and I would be in the car driving, and we'd listen to Republican talk radio, and it was very entertaining. And Bob Grant used to say all the time, it's sick out there and getting sicker. And I say that to this day. It's sick out there and getting sicker. And the sickness is disgusting. We are at war right now. I don't know if a lot of people pay attention. With the solar flares. The solar flares are affecting what happens here in this earthly plane. There's spiritual wars going on right now, okay? Different sides. Pick your side stay with your tribe. That's all I'm going to say about that. Stay true, stay loyal, and stay with your tribe. Don't flip-flop. Don't put one foot on each side of the fence. That's all I'm going to say. We're at spiritual warfare, and then when, in the afterlife, if you're not loyal, you're going to be astral food. That's all I'm going to say. So we have spiritual warfare that's freaking up this plane. We've got that's affecting the solar flares. We're seeing all this shit now. Well, and the enlightened ones, the occultists, the Satanists, witches. We see this, the shamans, the empaths. We see this, we feel this energy, this craziness. I've been feeling it like crazy. I have a hard time, sleeping. This energy that's going on, it's very destructive. And I cannot dilute myself anymore. I'm not able to. And it's a good thing. And I've had people tell me to go back into my, more feminine power. Let me tell you something. I am extremely feminine. I love to get my nails done. I love my makeup. When I go out, I put full makeup on. I dress up to the nines. I am very feminine. But I stand in my feminine power, and that comes off as masculine to weak men, or men that want to control women. Men that want to control women are also very weak. Okay? And a lot of people come to this left-hand path community. They come because they have some kind of problem in their life. Most of them. They're suffering from something and they have issues. So, it's like a pissing contest. And I'm not going to say anything. But when it comes to pissing contest, you're not going to outpiss me. I'm just going to say that. And we're going to keep it there. We're not going to go further with that. But it's a pissing contest. And who's going to be the biggest badass? And I find that I see a whole bunch of fakes, a whole bunch of frauds, a whole bunch of people that want to fit in, that want to be liked, that want to be popular, that want subscribers on their channels, that want to be congenial, people pleasers. Well, as an empath, I want to please people that I know that need the help, people that I care about, my fellow true 666% brothers and sisters. I want to help them. I want to help animals. I want to help children. Those are, and the environment. That's what I care about. I'm just not going to help any old person off the street, asking for money, or panhandlers, or anything like that. I've set my boundaries, and I really urge the empaths and the occultist empaths, shield yourselves, shield your light, shield your energy, shield your resources, set your boundaries. Okay, you're going on. And also, if you are going to date somebody, and it is a hot mess, it is a cesspool poop show to the umpteenth degree if you go online, okay? Do not be afraid to set your boundaries, to say exactly who you are, what don't pretend, don't tiptoe. Let people go. Let people go out of your life. If you put down a boundary and a friend or whoever, child, parent, family member, close friend, romantic partner doesn't respect your boundaries and leaves, let them go. As hard as it may be. And like I said, in my last video, I'm, struggling with trying to establish human contact, on a romantic level. I am very single, and it's hard to, especially if you are an occultist and you're trying to talk to people everyday people, it's like, there's some kind of discord, there's some kind of disconnect, especially with that everything that's going on. We've got the solar flares, we've got the spiritual warfare. Everyday people don't see what the hell's going on. There's more shit going on in the astral realms than anyone would even imagine. We as occultists, we see and we feel this shit. I wake up in cold sweats, okay? And it's not just from the menopause. It's that too, but I wake up in cold sweats. I get a pit in my stomach, I need to take more Xanax. I can only have a little bit of coffee now. And I can't have coffee every day because it causes such a surge of energy that it's too much. I'm feeling a lot of different things, especially if you work with the demonic and the infernals. They're going to help you out and give you energy, which is amazing for health. It will help you get stronger. It will help you work out. It will help, but you're going to be very sensitive to all the other energies around you, and you're going to have a lot of leeches. There's leeches, there's con artists, there's scam artists, there's people that want to take you off your pedestal, and if you're a woman, they're going to try to pull you down. They're going to try to get what they can from you for free. And a lot of women hate when I say this. Close your legs. Let me get a sip of this. Close your damn legs. And you could hate me. You could do your monthly spells against me. It doesn't work. I am still going to speak my truth on that. Men separate love and sex. Like, that's two different things. Women, okay, and a lot of empaths, sex and love are together and inseparable. So if you are like that, you have to be very discerning of who you have sexual encounters with. And when I mean sex, I'm talking about all forms of sex here, okay? Oral, anything like that. It is all sex, and it is all a bond that you form with somebody, okay? So keep your legs closed, okay? Stand in your power, okay? And don't be afraid to be bossy. Don't be afraid to talk a little rough, be rough around the edges. Okay? Especially if you're a child of Satan. You are built differently. Your DNA is differently. Your spirit is differently. It's expected you could be edgy. I'm the most obnoxious edgelord in the community, and that's just who I am. I've always been that way. I've always been obnoxiously rebellious. I said it's part of my charm. Either people really like me or people really hate me and think I'm crazy or annoying. But I've always been that way. And for me to dilute myself and to tone down puts me in a very, very bad disalignment. So I urge women, I urge ladies in the community, do not dim your light. Do not step back. Stand tall. Stand tall and it's another thing. The way you stand, the way you hold your body. Body language. Don't tilt your head to the side. A lot of women tilt their head to appear smaller, meeker. No, stand tall. Stand proud. Make eye contact with when you meet somebody, shake their hand. Firm handshake. If they don't like that, let them go. If they don't like you being in your power, your queen power, your goddess power, let them go. Show them the door. I'm tired of seeing my sisters getting treated like garbage by low-life trash. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing good, beautiful, empathic souls that care about people and want to help this planet getting treated like shit. I'm tired of it, okay? And trust me, the infernals, and not just the infernals, also the pagan gods of the, and of the other pantheons, they see this. The dark goddesses, they see this shit, okay? And I need to make a point, because this has been bothering me for a while, what I see. I'm going to run out of time on here. if I run out of time while I'm in the middle of talking, don't worry about it. 'Cause, I said most of what I needed to say. So I'll just summarize it. Empaths, ladies, beautiful goddesses, you're goddesses. Stand in your power. Do not give your power away to these men. Okay? Do not hand it over to them. Do not hand your body over to them. Do not hand, for not just body, your heart. You don't even have to have, I don't even have to have sex with somebody for me to be in love with them. Me giving my time and energy is depleting enough. So some of us, we don't even need to have sex. We still could form a bond with someone without sex. Yes, I'm one of those people. So I could be in love with someone and not have physical contact with them. Shield your heart. Shield your heart chakra. Shield it. Shield your mind. Don't let strangers or people that you don't know very well to have access to your heart or let them in your mind. They're going to mess with you. They're going to mess with your energy level. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel the disalignment if you're sensitive. If you're sensitive like me, you're going to feel just when the wrong people are around, you're going to know. Okay? And the more you progress down this path and the more, the more you spiritual work you have, you're going to be even more sensitive to it. And let me tell you, that there's no Xanax that's strong enough to block out when your gut and your intuition is telling and screaming at you. When your intuition is screaming at you, or the spirits are screaming at you through your intuition, through your emotions, there is no sedative enough to calm that down. You need to deal with it, and it's a warning sign. So when you feel uncomfortable and you feel pain in your heart chakra, or something's wrong, that's because something is wrong. And 9 out of 10 times, it's someone else, something, some human parasite, some leech that's trying to steal your energy, is trying to steal your light, that's trying to steal and just be like a barnacle. Don't let them do that, okay? To my empaths and ladies, strong, beautiful goddesses on this path, stand in your power, okay? So that's all I'm going to say about this. Hail Satan, hail King Baal, hail Belial, hail Mother Morrigan, hail Mother Lilith. I'm going to forget. Hail Mother Astarte, hail Ereshkigal, hail Freya, hail Odin. There's probably more. There's a lot more. Hail Moloch. We'll be here all day. Take care and protect your energy, protect your heart, protect yourself. Without you, this world you won't be able to fulfill your mission. Take care of yourself first before you're able to take care of others. Talk again soon.